welcome to Kyle is Famous. This is the game we're going to be playing today. Let me actually turn down the volume a bit. There we go. Okay, this is the game we're going to be playing today. I actually can't see myself in the camera, so hopefully I'll stay in view for the whole thing. But let's start. First time I'm recording something just on my laptop as well. I got this off Steam. It's a free game. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Kyle is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. After my own heart. Top Tech noted that Kyle's inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose actions wisely. Alright, let's start preparing. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Exit the bed. Kyle exited his bed, took a quick glance around his room. Let's open the closet. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and he could only really see his hanging shirts. Choose an outfit. Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is. A slick suit. Kyle miraculously clammed his dumpy body into the suit. The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Back to the room. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. Let's scavenge. Quickly crouched on the floor, realizing his immediate need for nothing. We're not gonna do that. Let's exit bedroom to hallway. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. Alright, let's check the locked door. Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but quickly found that the door was locked from the inside. Forced the door with forehead. Kyle decided it would be the best to try to force the door open with the use of his face. After smashing his features into solid wood for several minutes, Kyle gained severe short-term amnesia. Nice. Alright, let's move to the kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Open fridge. Kyle opened the fridge intending to eat something. Prepare breakfast. Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. Ooh, let's eat that. Oh, that was not a nice noise. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Alright, return to the kitchen. Return to the hallway. Let's leave the apartment. Kyle walked in the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him. Let's visit the tech store. Kyle walked in the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot with flashing lights. What? Free samples. Let's ask for free samples. Kyle asked the store attendant whether or not they offered any free samples to important customers. The attendant gave Kyle a confused and slightly vacant look. Kyle began to beg for a free sample. Wanting Kyle to leave, the attendant grabbed a decrepit phone meant for spare parts and held it out. Let's grab it with our hand. Kyle took the phone placently from the outstretched hand and said quietly, "Thanks for your service." Anyways, Kyle now has this phone to use forevermore. Back to the store. Kyle walked in the clean white tech store. Let's return to the street. Kyle walked out into the middle of the road, took a long pondering look. Let's visit the downstairs neighbor. Kyle approached the downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. Greet and start conversation. "Good morning, neighbor," said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. Ask Gabby about Gabby. "Gabby," asked Kyle, "tell me about yourself." Kyle hurried to the set. Wow. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. "Good evening, Kyle," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here." Kyle responded. Forget her name from amnesia. "Hello. You?" Kyle's ears began to ring from his concussion. Rachel looked at Kyle, slightly confused, but continued smiling. Before she noticed the glazed look in Kyle's eyes, the producer approached. "Time to get started," he said, putting a hand on Kyle's shoulder. "Let's get stationed." Kyle sat in the nearest chair. Rachel, her seat stolen, sat in the host chair. Ooh. A moment after seeing the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good morning, everyone, said Kyle. My name is... Kyle made a desperate effort to remember his name, or really anything. Kyle looked at Rachel. Do you know who I am? He asked. Rachel looked back, confused. Who are you? Well, if you're not Kyle, I don't know who you are. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle made up his mind that he was probably Kyle. Well, he said, I'm Kyle. A long silence followed. Eventually, Rachel spoke again. And I'm Rachel. Hi, everyone. She waved. Hi, Rachel, said Kyle. So, why are you here? Rachel was visibly worried. Haha, funny, she said. Were you planning on asking me any questions? I mean, I don't have any ideas, said Kyle. Kyle kept staring at Rachel. Someone coughed. Kyle looked around and noticed the crew. What? Who on earth are all of you? He asked. Nobody answered. Kyle got out of his chair and walked off frame, leaving Rachel alone with millions of viewers. Rachel started to attempt to entertain the audience herself. Eventually, the producer ended the broadcast early due to technical issues. Kyle woke up in bed the next day, remembering nothing about what happened. Dude, there's okay. Kyle forgot everything. That wasn't too bad. We did alright. Endings 1 out of 28. Alright, let's reset. Instead, let's wither away. Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died. Shucks. Kyle is now a ghost. This does not relieve him of his responsibilities. Alright, let's get out of bed. I thought it was just gonna be like a quick ending. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his room. Exit. Let's check locked door. Float through as a ghost! Kyle used his ghostly powers to walk straight through the door. Kyle found himself in the room he stashed the various items sent to him by fans. Check the sewing machine. Kyle walked over to the dilapidated sewing machine. Its box was only half removed. Alright. Anyways, let's leave the apartment. Visit downstairs neighbor. Start conversation. Ask Gabby about Rachel. Gabby, Kyle asked, what are your true thoughts about Rachel May? Oh, Rachel? Gabby said. She's a wonderful woman. Her generous acts have inspired more good work than bad. Gabby trailed off, not meeting Kyle's eyes. After several uncomfortable minutes of silence, Kyle turned around and left. Wow. Kyle walked out into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look. Tech store. Let's give a review of the free sample. This phone, said Kyle, is several years old and has exposed wires coming out the back. Kyle continued. The phone also has screen issues after I used it to hammer nails into the wall for a painting. Furthermore, when I submerge it in water, I get severely shocked until it runs out of battery. The attendant looked at Kyle and pursed his lips and said nothing. Feeling he had made his argument, Kyle decided to leave. Wow. Again? Steal Techno Gym? Yes, we have Techno Gym. Quickly, before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Gym by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Gym's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to pull upwards forcefully. After several tugs, Techno Gym broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. That's not good. Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring bewildered, and ran outside. Let's continue with our day. Alright, let's return to our apartment. Hurried to the set. As per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before he arrived. Good. Glamorous woman approached Rachel. When she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day, Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes. Kyle started making rounds around the room, greeting each crew member, none of whom looked directly at him. As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. One by one, the crew followed suit. Kyle was left all alone. Kyle prepared by being a nudist. Very, very fair. Let's reset. Alright, let's try and get the good ending this time. Let's exit the bed. No, wait, should we have bro so... Right. We're gonna open the closet. Choose an outfit. We're gonna choose the slick suit. Now we're gonna leave. We're gonna eat. We're gonna make sure to eat. Let's prepare breakfast. Not smash it. Check. No, let's head to the hallway. Leave apartment. Visit the downstairs neighbor, and then we're gonna talk about Rachel instead. Perfect. Let's visit the tech store. No, I don't wanna visit. Let's return to the apartment. Let's check the pantry. Found it was locked with a small keyhole. Okay. Let's go to check the locked room. No! No, let me go back. God dang it. I did okay. I'm gonna hurry through this and we'll try again to get the better ending. Alright, we're back here. I'll show when we get right to where we were before I made everything terrible. Oh, okay, we can unlock this with a small key. Pantry door lock creaked as if it hadn't moved in years, but eventually opened. Let's look in the pantry. Instead of an assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry stored this massive amount of bottled lard. Let's grab a bottle of lard. Let's return to the hallway. Let's leave the apartment. Oh, I don't know what to do now. What do we do now? Let's prepare breakfast. Alright, there we go. Now we can hurry to the set. Everything should work this time. Alright, Kyle responded. Answer politely. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are our most welcome guest. Shake hands. After a mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seeing this, studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor. What? From a combination of stressful preparing and not eating anything, Kyle passed out. What? I thought I had breakfast. Nobody in the studio knew quite what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shoved the lights, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor. Ugh. What? Okay, one more time. We can do it. Okay. Browse social media. Read an article. Okay. Get out of bed now. Now let's open the closet. We're going to choose an outfit. We're going to choose a slick suit. Now we're going to prepare our questions. Are you a mother? What are some diet tips? What's your funniest story? And what's your guilty pleasure? Alright, back to the desk. Back to room. Let's go to the kitchen. Open the fridge. Prepare breakfast. Eat. Alright, we ate the breakfast. Now we feel refreshed. Terrible noises. Truly terrible noises. Leave apartment. Visit downstairs neighbor. Greet and talk about Rachel. Okay. Okay, this should be the one. Alright, okay, here we go. Shake hands. After a mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. Alright. Well, I'm sure we have a lot to discuss, so I might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. What's your funniest story? You've been involved in a lot of different things, said Kyle, but what's your funniest story? Well, that's a great question, Kyle, said Rachel. I think the story I always remember is the first time I tried to make dinner for my family. In the soup I made, we swapped out the water with milk and tipped the whole jar of salt into the pot. While my family was sick from trying to eat it, I swiped their things and locked myself in my room. Rachel laughed elegantly. Kyle decided to move on. Kyle asked another question. What's your guilty pleasure? We all have one. What's your guilty pleasure? Ooh, well, that's an easy answer, said Rachel. Dipping pickles in chocolate sauce. Maybe I gotta try that. It might sound strange, but it's tangy and sweet at the same time. I eat it far too often, Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle asked another question. What are some diet tips? Rachel, you manage to keep such a thin and healthy figure. What is your best diet tip? Well, a good diet starts with a plan, answered Rachel. And don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit. But, she continued, that doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed, she smiled. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided not to comment, and move on. Kyle asked another question. Are you a mother? Rachel, I and many others would love to know. Are you a mother? Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, she answered, that's not something that has crossed my mind. Rachel smiled genuinely at Kyle. Very reasonable indeed, said Kyle. He referenced his paper of questions. After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return? Asked Rachel, smiling one more time. Do you prepare your interviews in advance? Because you seem very together. Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was over. Kyle returned home knowing the interview had gone well, but as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing. Hey, we prepared very well. We got it. That was great. Alright. That's gonna be the end of the video here. It's probably not gonna be that long of a video, but it was really fun. I'll definitely come back and revisit this to get all the different endings. Obviously, we only got 4 out of 28. But, okay, yeah, that was really fun. If you like it, chat with other Kyle players. If you also like it, you should get it. It's free on Steam, so no reason not to get it. And if you like this content, you'll like my content on Twitch. You can follow me at JamesTheBug. We do a lot there. We stream almost every day. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, okay, so see you guys later. Goodbye!